There is a certain kind of Christian and Muslim argument against atheism that goes something like this. Prove atheism. Go on, show me the proof. What proof does atheism have? Prove to me that atheism is the truth, or shut your mouth. And when you attempt to show why it's an unintelligent and indeed bizarre request, even as you open your mouth, the religious nut will jump down your throat, talking over you, saying, "Ha, so you have no proof. You are irrational and illogical and non-scientific." This strategy of asking for proof is obviously a mirror of the atheist and the agnostic request for proof of the absurd and outrageous claims of religion. They think they can turn the tables around that easily, and indeed many Christians are so unable to think that they find this position worthy of applause and admiration even, not realizing that they have just conformed to the level of argument found in the under-10s playground. Anyone who cannot see the distinction between the two positions, that of the claimer and that of the skeptic, has the mind of a child, which is perfectly okay if you are a child, but bordering on the moronic once you have even one pubic hair. But many examples of adults debating religion this way can be found all over YouTube and in the wider media. In an attempt to show the truly ridiculous nature of demanding proof of atheism, I shall tell you a little story. It is 8 p.m. on a Friday, and as usual, a busy night is expected at the 911 call centre in Louisiana. At 1 minute past 8 precisely, it begins, with a call from Mary Loose Sphincter, reporting a multi-car pile-up on the highway as the result of a dead dragon blocking both lanes. 2 police cars, 3 ambulances and a fire truck with cutting gear are hastily dispatched, sirens blasting and lights ablazing. 1 minute later, another 2 patrol cars and a SWAT team are sent to the house of Bob Bullcrap, whose family is under siege in their own home as the result of every dead pet they have ever buried in their back garden springing back to life and emerging from the flower beds, armed with Uzis. Next up is a call from a breathless Mr. Shock O'Shite, an Irishman whose wife has just turned into a pillar of salt. The last of the 3 available helicopter ambulances is sent, as the other 2 are already en route to a report of a mini rapture occurring in Baton Rouge. By 9 p.m, all available emergency vehicles of all types are out dealing with resurrections, levitations, localized outbreaks of hell, and telepathically delivered death threats when they get a call from a tearful Joe Ordinary, whose beloved wife is on the kitchen floor suffering from a heart attack. Special Operative Jesus, a man with the ability to be everywhere at the same time and do anything he chooses, is dispatched on a talking donkey. Joe Ordinary breathes a sigh of relief. Is this how you want the world to be? Where all fantastical claims are accepted or go unchallenged, where much needed resources and energy are diverted simply upon the claim being made? The 911 operator has no means whatsoever of proving these things are not happening, but a heart attack needs no corroboration, for it is an everyday event. It could be a hoax, but how much more unlikely are the other calls? Would you describe the 911 operative who has placed their trust in the earlier callers as A, professional, B, incompetent, or C, out of their fucking mind? Extraordinary claims do require extraordinary evidence and corroboration. The extraordinary claims of religion do not become ordinary simply through the constant repetition of them by the religious. We have all heard from people claiming the creator of the universe has cured their cancer, and sure enough, they prove to be cancer-free. But is that cause to close the hospitals and convert them into churches and mosques? Is there not a far more likely explanation? People lie, people get hysterical, people get deluded, people are gullible, people make mistakes. These are not extraordinary claims.
Hello? 911?
Yes, sir. How can we help you?
I'd like to report that there are no dead dragons on the highway this evening.
Can you prove it?
Sorry?
Can you prove there isn't a dead dragon blocking the highway?
I really don't understand why you're asking.
So you can't prove it? You can't prove there's not a dead dragon on the highway?
Excuse me, but you're not making any sense. All I'm saying
Sir, unless the next words out of your mouth contain proof.
But all I'm saying is
So
that...
you admit it. You admit you have no proof whatsoever. You won't even try to prove that there is no dead dragon blocking the highway. You son of a bitch. Sit tight. I'll get a patrol car out to you right away. It might be an idea not to go near its mouth, just in case. Stay calm.